This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hello everybody, welcome to yet another War and Pieces. Man, we're on a tear. We're getting one done every week. Well, let me just say this much, okay? First of all, I'm really excited about keeping this series going, and I've got so much to review. It's beyond words. But something kind of jumped ahead the minute I saw it because it caught my eye, and I went, that seems very interesting. Now, I'm a big fan of Flames of War and bolt action, even though I have not gotten a chance to do it for this channel, which I need to. But something popped up and hit my mailbox, and when it came in, I had to take a look at it and go through it and show you guys what's going on. But I just got the rule book for NAM, 1965 to 1972, the Vietnam War miniatures game. Now, at first when I said, okay, this looks interesting, because, you know, let's face it, war game, interesting period, helicopters, the whole thing. When I opened this up and saw how detailed this was, I was blown away. And there's only one way to give you an idea how this all kind of works and stuff like that, and that's by, well, going down to the table and having you guys check it out. So why don't we do that? Alright, so we're down here taking a look at this book, and I really, forgive me, I'm trying to make sure that we don't get too much shine on here. As you can see, a beautiful map of course, the battles in South Vietnam. The neat thing about this, and the thing that really caught me, you have a nice brief history. It tells you can use the Flame of War miniatures with this, but as they go through the year, they tell you about the period of each period of the war, and kind of how the feel of things were by taking a look at the Billboard top 10 for that year. You know, I mean, if you're interested, in 1966, The Ballad of the Green Berets was the #1 song of the year. Hey Jude in 68. In 67, it was To Sir with Love. You know where that's from, don't you, Big Bang? The Archies with Sugar Sugar in 69. Now, of course, this is the pop chart. I think that's the only thing they had back then. Jeez. Bridge Over Troubled Water. And, you know, and just giving you some background on what was going on all the way to 1975. Then, of course, they're going to tell you where you can learn more about the game and the range of products that are available. There you will find information on all armies, miniatures, and how to assemble and paint them, as well as the latest news. And you can go to www.namminiaturesgame.com. Alright, so go check that out there. But this book really gives you everything what you need. They tell you what you need, the things that you need. They even tell you on page 210 more information about the Battlefront miniatures that you're going to need, and a full catalog on what you can get. And I'm going to show that to you, telling you that, you know, for a battlefield you're going to want to get the Gale Force. Now, they point everything out for you. Then, of course, the rules, how they all work, how to break ties and things like that, teams, units. They break down the cards, which of course are in here, the unit cards. Then you have all kinds of different types of missions. They talk about certain types of terrain. I'm sorry, I thought I skipped forward too much. Then, of course, the rules, which are very easy to follow. We're not going to go into them. They're very basic. They're not too, very basic. I think that's a harsh way to do it, but it's just very, very well spelled out. They talk about each section because the way it goes, and why don't we just run through the turn sequence real quick. There's the starting step, the movement step, the shoot step, and the assault step. And then it'll break down each step so it's nice and easy for you to learn and be able to follow and look through each. Very well put together. Now, of course, they show you how they show you about the forces, how to put together companies, okay, some air cavalry, and some scenarios here, and how to do certain things. Just tons and tons. Here's the cards for all the copters. They give you everything that you possibly need for this game, and you just copy all these beautiful pages. The M48 patent tank company gives you everything that you need. Of course, the cards that you recognize, of course. Then, of course, the other side. All right, the South Vietnamese, and then in the back here, as you can see, we're going to have some. Just tons and tons of info, everything that you're going to need to play this game through and have a great time with it. And back here, of course, on page 190, finally, you get to the missions. So it gives you all the missions that you'll need. You have a search and destroy mission, blocking force mission, fire base assault, Indian special missions, some streets, some upriver stuff, which is very, very interesting. It actually shows you where you can get this particular map, which is very interesting. All right, gives you a part number for it. I mean, I don't think they could have done a better job at putting this together. A painting guide. How do you want to paint these things? How you want to have these all in so you can look at this. I mean, just all the information that you need, the types of paints that you're going to need to do this. Okay, just a fantastic. I mean, I was just blown away by how much detail they put in here. Then here's the actual SKU numbers to get these groups. So each one has a SKU number where you can purchase this online. So say you're looking at something, armored transport carriers, assault boats, combat car platoon. It gives you the actual part number for it all. Weapons platoon, infantry platoon, the K2 ironclad company. I mean, come on. I mean, all put together beautifully. And of course, the templates that are in here. I mean, everything that you need to really, really get this going. So let's go up top, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That's 4 wows. I usually give you about 2. Okay? Wow. I mean, come on. I mean, they packed as much. They gave you the blueprint to play this, and I wish every rule book was like this, where it gave you some history to begin with, how to play the game, how to set up your platoons, your scenarios, and then in the back of the book, basically, oh, by the way, here's the VIN number, so you can buy whatever you need and get it all trussed up to play this game. Absolutely brilliant. And let's not forget that we also decide to include, oh yeah, make copies of these and you'll be good as far as templates and stuff like that. Fantastic, nice system. I'm really excited to get this to the table. Right now, with us being as backed up as we can, it's going to have to take a back seat. That's why we are showing you the book, letting you know what's out there and how good this is. Let me tell you something. I'm going to rate this, and I'm going to give this a very high rating. Osprey books, I love you guys. Just keep on cranking stuff out like this. 4.5 out of 5. Folks, you're going to need this. This is a fantastic system, all just squeezed into a fantastic book. Well, there you have it. Until next time, and we do War and Pieces again, it's your old pal Rob. We will see you soon.